Hi guys, this is my guide on the Wonder Weapon and some tricks as well, how to make it easier for yourself on solo. So first of all, you want to go to the weapon lab, grab the blueprints off the wall, then you want to go to the scorch defense and get the eye off the body. The eye won't show until you've actually got the blueprints. So here we are, there's the body, we grab the eye off the body. Next to it will be some intel, so you can grab that if you want. I didn't even bother in this game because I've grabbed it so many times. Then you want to make your way back to the weapon lab, put the eye in the scanner, and once that's done you should be able to grab the key and interact with the computer. Just to also add, if you want to do the essence trap part, you need to make sure that you've got up to that part where you got the memory machine where you can actually take the essence traps out. To do that, you need to turn the power on, speak to Peck, go back, get the key card, get the samples, and then get the gas vacuum and gas Peck, and then he'll tell you to go to that part. You can find a walkthrough on my other guides if you want to see how to get up to that part. Now you're back in the weapon lab, put the eye into the retina scanner by the computer. Once done, screen will go green to say you're done. Grab the key, and then you want to start with the essence traps. Make sure you've got up to that part with the essence traps. You can look at the other guides how to actually get up to that part. So you want to weaken a zombie. Once you've weakened a zombie down, and make sure you've only got one as well, grab it into the essence trap. You've got 3 minutes to do whatever you need to do before it pops back out, but you can get another trap and put it back down. But I think you've got 2 chances and the zombie just completely dies, and then you spawn to the next round basically. So just be careful. Onto the computer step. As you can see on the screen, it goes clockwise. Count how many times it goes clockwise, write that number down, how many times it bleeps around, then it'll go anti-clockwise. Write that number down, how many times it went round, and then it'll go clockwise again. Write that number down. As you can see, I've got loads of time, so I'm just double checking, triple checking that I've got my numbers. Then you want to look at a dartboard, which I have included, might be on the screen, but it will definitely be at the end of this video. Look at a dartboard, each number that you've counted, look at the dartboard and see where it lands. Write those numbers down. Once you've got your 3 numbers off the dartboard, you want to run back to the courtyard, which is the next step. Also to add, as you've seen in the video, I didn't pick it up at first, but when I went back I picked it back up. Make sure you carry your trap with you. It'll tell you how long you've got left before it pops back out. So as you can see, I go back to the courtyard. As you can see, I do pause a few times because that was me writing the numbers down, looking at my dartboard. So I've got everything correct. So I go up to the dartboard, do a final check, and then I start shooting my numbers. Make sure your weapon is single shots. If you do rapid shots, that also classes as several numbers. So you'd have to start all again. So I'm there just making sure, counting around, single shot. I went clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise. And then you hit the bullseye. Once done, you get your part, and then you move on to the next step, which is the lockers.
They certainly hid that Ethereum converter well. I suppose you'd have to in a KGB base. One minute until containment failure.
Once in the lockers, you'll have to open up each locker until a mimic will spawn. Once the mimic spawns, you got to there's 2 that will spawn. One of the 2 carries the part that you need. It will drop some intel as well, so you might want to grab that as well. And as you can see, I'm there open as many as I can, so I can just get 2 to spawn. Just ignore the fact that I've already got my weapon. It's me showing you how to get the parts. The next part is you've got 2 methods. There is other methods, but there's 2 methods here. You can either wait till around 15 plus and destroy manglers to get the part to drop, or you can carry on with the story and get up to the part where you've got to dig up the crystals, the capsules. So if you do the story part, you go to jungle defense. once you've carried on with the story. You can find that on my guides. Go up to the dig area, dig it up. Now you want to kill all the waves of zombies and dogs, but the manglers, there's 2 manglers. You kill the first one, it might drop the pot, but there's a second mangler. Once you kill him, it doubles your chances to actually get the part. So you can do this earlier than round 15. And as you can see in this video, it does drop the part, but obviously I have to clear the wave before we carry on. But as I say, if you want the alternative way, you can just ignore the story and go all the way up to round 15 or 16 and wait for the pot to drop from a mangler. I mean, it's not guaranteed that it'll drop straight away, so you could be going up into very high rounds until it drops, but this just gives you an earlier chance. I will include at the end of this video some alternative ways of getting the wonder weapon, but that's up to you. Once you've finally, whatever way you've done it, got the part off the mangler, you put it inside the weapon lab in a slot that's on the right side of the weapon lab, and then you got to flip a few rounds for it to charge, and then you can build it on the bench on the left side. You can find on my other guides, which I do a complete walkthrough of showing everything with the wonder weapon, but I'm showing here, you can get it from the trials, and you can also get it from the box. Now with the box, it just takes several tries, and you could be going for ages, so it's down to you how you want to get the wonder weapon. As you can see, this is the dartboard with the coloured in part that's on the actual monitor, so it helps you as a reference. I hope that helps. See ya.